Hello everybody, this is Weekly Vlog 97, and at the time of recording, it is Friday. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, the music is pretty loud. Okay, anyway, this is Weekly Vlog 97, and at the time of recording, it is Friday, May 2nd, 2025, and I'm actually hanging out at my old college campus, the University of California, Riverside. Reason being because I decided to take a ride with my mom, stepfather, and little brother. They're hanging out at some Amazon return store or something, and they just got their stock today on Friday. And I looked around the store, I couldn't find anything that I was interested in, so I just walked here to my college campus, since it was only like about a mile away. And being back in my old college campus, a lot of emotions are flooding back into me. I just have so many memories of this place. I just feel like the moment I graduated from university, my life just went downhill. I mean, I just miss, oh wow, a lot has changed. I'm just looking at the buildings here. When I was a student, this area was pretty much mostly a field. They didn't have this big building in front of us. Apparently it's the geology building. So, honestly, I just feel like ever since I graduated from university, my life just became a mess. As I've told you guys a story before, I lived off campus. I commuted to school, so I didn't have much time to make friends, and I just stuck to myself and just put my nose in the books, just studied. And I just feel like a downright fool looking back. This is the engineering building. I tried to major in computer science, but I failed miserably. So I had to switch to business administration, and sure, I got the degree, but I hated every minute of it. Yeah, just looking at this engineering building, I just look so small and pathetic. I just feel like I just wasn't good enough. And anyway, I spent so much time just studying, and I didn't spend any time socializing or making friends or whatnot. Man, I remember this place. Winston Chung Hall. I know when I was a student, it was called something else. It was probably called Bourne's Hall or something. But I guess this Winston Chung guy, he's an alumni, and he must have donated a butt ton of money to the school. And so he got his name on one of the halls. And of course, he donated to the engineering side of campus. That goes to show you where all the money goes. So anyway, I only really had one really good friend all throughout my college career, and he ended up screwing me over at the Anime Expo. I feel so pathetic. We're going on 10 years now, and I still can't get over that. I just don't know what to do. Why is it so hard for me to socialize and meet people? Oh man. Just being around this place brings me a lot of anxiety when I was trying to take my computer science courses. Mind you, when I came to college, I was not prepared at all. No one explained to me anything. I didn't even know what to major was. Nobody explained to me that going to university costs like hundreds of thousands of dollars. Nobody explained to me that not all majors are created equal, and not all parts of the campus are created equal, for that to matter. All the money is in STEM and engineering. Nobody cares about creative writing or art or English. I mean, sure, I ended up getting a college degree in business administration, but nobody in the job market cares. So, I don't know. I just want to come back to UCR again. Just take a look at the campus. I see every time I come back here, the campus grows more and more while I'm staying stagnant. This is the Material Science and Engineering building. I remember I took some math classes in there. I avoided math my entire first year of university because, again, I just didn't know anything. I was always told, quote, told by my useless high school counselors that I should avoid math my senior year because I'm not good at it. It's not that I'm not good at it, it's just that my teachers were horrible. I had the worst, rudest, most grouchy trigonometry teacher on earth in 11th grade, and I got a C- in this class. And then years later, when I take trigonometry in college, I got an A in it. So yeah, that goes to show that no, I wasn't the problem. It's just that I went to a bad high school that did nothing to prepare me for what's to come. Man, if I had the knowledge back then that I have now, I wouldn't have spent so much time in the books. I would have tried harder to make friends and maybe even get into a relationship and get a girlfriend or something. I mean, mind you, I did try to do that. My first year of college, I went on a date with a girl, but she ended up transferring to USC because she wanted to become a game developer, which is what I wanted to do, but she actually understood how the system worked. Meanwhile, I was just struggling to survive on college campus and just slowly navigating myself through life one day at a time. So yeah, this is the engineering part of the campus. I remember when I was a student, this was called Bourne's Hall of Engineering, but I guess now it's called Winston Chung Hall. If I ever became a multi-billionaire, I'd love to donate money to UCR and maybe have my name on the building. I mean, yeah, they even have this area look like an engineering facility. Like, look at the tile on these walls. Yeah, this is a really cool building. So honestly, this week I've just been working on reteaching myself how to use OBS Studio so that I can get started on live streaming this month. I'm aiming to come back on Monday, May 5th, but it all depends on if I'm able to get everything up and running. So this was the counseling hall, if I recall correctly. Yeah, the student advising hall to my left here. And I guess to the front of us is kind of like the hub area where people go to eat, but more specifically for the engineering students. I've eaten here a few times when I was taking computer science classes. Man, I just don't know. I'm sorry, it's kind of hard for me to think right now. I'm just, a flood of emotions are just coming into my mind right now. Thinking about how much I would love to go back to university if I had all the time and money in the world. But at the same time, even if I did have all the time and money in the world, would I even be able to handle these classes? I mean, when I was a student at UCR, I tried to study computer science and I failed. And even years later, I returned to school at a local community college to study computer science and I failed again. Honestly, I don't even know if I want to make video games anymore. I don't know if it's my passion anymore. I just feel so broke, worn out, and just like a failure. I remember this area. This is where I first took I believe the SAT exam. SAT number 2 in order to get in, apply to UCR. Mind you, when I was applying for colleges, yep, here's the room. Or not room, it's a lecture hall. I never thought I'd say it, but I actually miss lecture halls. Even though thinking about being in one brings back a lot of anxiety, just listening to the professor speak their mumbo jumbo and me just struggling to comprehend what they're saying. But I mean, the best part about being a college student is that you have hopes and dreams, you have goals, you level up in your life after each semester. When you're done with school, it's just, you're just working like a corporate slave for these companies. I mean, there's not really any leveling up. There's not really like any goals or dreams. You're here for like the next 30 years of your life, and then hopefully you retire. I mean, if you have a butt ton of college debt, then I don't even know. I was fortunate. Yeah, I didn't live on campus, so I never got the true college experience, but because of that, I was able to not take out any student loans, and I was able to graduate debt-free. Mind you, I mean, yeah, sure, I have a degree that nobody cares about. It's been 10 years. None of the jobs I've applied to ever cared about my degree. But honestly, what I hate the most about missing college is I just hate getting old. Getting old is the worst feeling ever. Yeah, all the students around me, they're all Gen Z kids. Yeah, Gen Z makes me think of all the Mario fanboys who harassed me on YouTube. Back then, they were just stupid teenagers. Now they're in their 20s. Oh, here's the UCR clock tower in front of me. Oh, that's interesting. So, in front of me is the Rivera Library. I used to study here all the time. Yeah, this is where I spent 90% of my entirety in college, in the library. Looking back, I can't believe how much time I wasted in the books. I should have tried to have more fun and try to meet people. Now I just don't know what to really do. Well, I know my goal for now is to get back into live streaming, and then I'm gonna try to have fun at the Anime Expo this year. Then after that, I'm gonna look for a part-time job to help build some wealth alongside YouTube. And maybe one day I'll be able to make YouTube my full-time job, but again, that's just a dream. Alright, I know this sounds really grim, but I used to have fantasies whenever I became stressed as a college student of jumping off the clock tower because I was just so tired, exhausted, and stressed out. I mean, every day, there's not a day that goes by where I don't think about how different things would have been if I was properly prepared for college, if I applied to an even better college like UCLA or USC, if I was prepared for the computer science program. I studied it to become a video game developer. I've been having some dreams lately about the days when Mom and Dad were together, and I realized that's why I love Sonic so much, because I used to play Sonic the Hedgehog with my neighborhood friend, who I was no longer able to see again because my mother got the majority custody of me and my brother, and she wanted nothing to do with our old friends and neighbors because of some drama between her and my father. My father was telling all of our old friends and neighbors that my mother committed adultery, but yet he fails to mention the fact that he was abusive to both his wife and his son. Doesn't take accountability, and so I suffer because of it. I just don't know. What is wrong with the world? What is wrong with me? Why can't I communicate with people? Why can't I socialize? And of course the divorce happened at the worst time. And I thought that my life was about to change for the better when my little brother was born. But after my little brother was born, then my parents got divorced and my life fell apart. So now the question is, where do I go from here? I know my OCD therapist keeps telling me that we can't change the past no matter how many times we look at it. The only thing we can do is control how we react to our thoughts and what we can do now in order to move to a better future. Honestly, I could probably go on and on about UCR and my days of being a student. I miss it so much. It's funny, when I was a student, I couldn't wait to get out of here because I was stressed out beyond belief. Now that I'm an adult, I realize how much of my time I wasted. I wonder every day what it would be like to live in the dorms and to just meet people. That's another reason why I was so unprepared for college, and I was running around campus like a headless chicken my first year because I didn't live in the dorms. I didn't really have anyone to talk to or anyone in my major to help look for guidance, or any upper freshmen to look for guidance. Mind you, I came into college my first year as a creative writing major because I didn't know anything about anything. Creative writing is completely useless. Nobody warned me. I just thought it sounded fun. And especially in this day and age where we have AI to write stuff for us. Yeah, it wasn't until a girl who I was dating who transferred to USC at the end of my first year, that was when it hit me. What have I been doing with my life? I've been taking the wrong classes. I applied to the wrong school because I just didn't know anything. Instead of socializing, building my life, meeting people on campus, I spent all my time arguing at home with my stepfather. Now I'm 32 years old and I'm an absolute mess. Also, I miss the people at college. College is the last place where you'll be interacting with people your age on a daily basis. Because once you enter the workforce, it's a variety. Whoa, what's that? That building was not here when I was a student. Anyway, when you enter the workforce, you're working with a variety of different ages. And despite all my stress, you know something that was always able to get me out of my depression? It was anime. I watched so much anime in college, and it helped me get through my darkest, most stressful times. But now I can't even look at anime without thinking about that Sonic Detraction panel at the Fanime convention. I just don't understand. What is it with the nerd community, with this superiority complex that they have? I mean, we live in a world where people collect Power Ranger toys, where people still play Mario in their mother's basement, where people watch My Little Pony for Pete's sake. Why does the nerd community want to bully me just for liking Sonic? Boys Hall. Oh, you know what? I think I took an anatomy class in this place. Oh, you know what? I think this is the medical school portion of the campus. I always thought, if I wasn't so hooked on Sonic and video games, what would it be like if I tried to go to medical school? Yeah, this is the School of Medicine. Wow. But I mean, med school, you're taking classes forever. Like 15 years of courses. And I mean, you're accumulating so much debt. It kind of makes you wonder, what's the point? Yep, this is School of Medicine. Yeah, this did not exist when I was a student. Man. Oh, there's a lecture going on. I just don't know what to feel. I feel so tiny and abysmal looking at all these buildings, looking at all the classes I either failed or just couldn't take. Look at all the people I failed to socialize with. Oh, I believe that was the chemistry lab in front of me. I remember studying with a group all night long in that lab for some business course I don't even remember anything about. See, I kind of feel like where my life has become, a part of me feels like a lot of this stress and hard work was for nothing. I mean, I had my big mental breakdown in 2022 when I was in the warehouse. Like, what did I go to school for? Just to work at a warehouse? I could have got this right out of high school. Or heck, I don't even think you need a high school diploma to work at a warehouse. And no one ever promotes me. Nobody cares about my bachelor's degree in business. Yeah, every day I just think, where did I go wrong? Did I do something wrong? I just feel like an idiot. Look, a couple. No, 5 years at this school. Why didn't I ever try to get a girlfriend? Well, I mean, I did try. I know there are 2 girls that I took out on dates, but they weren't interested in me romantically. Man, for 10 years I just held on to so much hate. I tried everything in the book to let it go. I even went up to my ex-friend and told him I forgave him, but he ends up ghosting me. Then I get angry again. And of course, I'm ashamed of becoming an internet troll to defend Sonic's honor. I don't know, I just feel pathetic. Just seeing how much this campus has grown and how little I've grown, it just makes me feel so abysmal. Oh, the best thing about UCR was the my anime club. I remember I looked forward to it every day. We met sorry, I'm stumbling on my words. It was my freshman year where the anime club was good, where I met all my best friends in college. But unfortunately, they graduated because most of them were seniors, and the new president just did a horrible job at running the club. He was a freshman like me, but he was attending the club since he was in high school. So he had an elitist mentality. But yeah, every day I would look forward to that anime club. And mind you, it was my first year, so I was taking only humanity courses, so my coursework was pretty easy. I was taking no science or math classes, which was a mistake. Of course, nobody ever told me this. I don't know, I just feel so alone and just feel old and pathetic. And it's crazy how much school costs. I mean, you could be commuting to school, run into traffic, miss your class. Like, that could be the difference between passing or failing a course that costs thousands of dollars. It's just insane. Oh, sorry, got a notification. I need to continue walking. My iWatch thinks I'm stopped my workout. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Oh wow, we're going on 30 minutes of me rambling. Honestly, there's not much else to say. I just hate the fact that I'm getting older, that nothing in my life is changing. Man, I can't help but think how much I let that YouTube drama get to me. I mean, looking at this college, I mean, there's just so much more to life than arguing to defend a character that you like, or trying to make it big on YouTube or social media and whatever. I don't know. Oh, and I also got to study abroad in Japan thanks to UCR. Man, my life just went downhill. Just why? Alright. I guess there isn't much else for me to say. I mean, this vlog is going on 30 minutes and I'm just rambling now. So, well, hopefully I feel better next week. Anyway, thank you for watching, everyone. Once again, this is weekly vlog number 97. At the time of recording, it is May 2nd, 2025. I hope you all have a way past blessed day. Bye-bye.